Socrates is one of the first icons to come to FUT Birthday as an SBC, and he looks so solid. Coming in at a hefty 1.6 billion coins, he is expensive, and I will be definitely comparing him to my current cam, Zico, to try to see how he marries up and how good he is. But without further ado, let's see how good this card actually is. So team, this is the squad that I use Socrates in. And by the way, there's been some debate on how you actually pronounce his name. I'll go with Socrates because that seems to be the most common, but he is 6'4", high, medium, 5-star, which is unreal for a cam, especially being at 6'4" as well. He can only play the cam position, so it does limit to what formations you can play him in. But I already had the cam spot available here because I was using Zico previously, and his stats are genuinely phenomenal when you're looking at, especially the attacking and passing stats in particular. When you're looking at them, dribbling, obviously 85 agility and 85 balance is ideal, but he is 6'4", so kind of maybe slightly to be expected. Jumping, not that great, but he'll. Play styles, we're looking at him. Incisive pass is a really nice one for a cam to have. Same with technical plus. I definitely use both of these as much as I possibly could in game. And the trickster playstyle as well is also really good. Tiki-taka as well. Card felt really good in game with all these playstyles, and I definitely felt like I maximised what I could do with them. Also got Cruz as well, just to brag over you all. But I did really enjoy using this card. Now, you do need to factor in the price a little bit when you're looking at this card. 1.6 million coins is a lot of coins to spend on a cam, and so if you're going to be doing this, you need to first of all make sure you've got the coins available and you're not going to spend loads of money on packs to get them like I did. But hey, that's content for you. I absolutely really enjoyed using this card, particularly how he felt dribbling wise. He kind of felt like, if any of you ever used that old flashback Ibra card that we had a while back, the kind of dribbling kind of felt very similar to that, and how good the skill moves were. Obviously, you being 6'4", you're not going to pull off every dribbling skill move perfectly, but hell. We're looking at the pros with this card. Obviously, passing, finishing, the dribbling, positioning, and the fact he's huge as well is big in more than one sense. But yeah, finishing, I didn't really have any problems with. He was solid, especially when you get into the box with him. Did all different types of finishes. I didn't find his long shots particularly amazing. I don't know if it was just maybe my luck with a lot of the shots I was taking, but he was really good at that type of finish you just saw there, where he gets into the side of the box and then shoots across goal. I scored loads of those with him, and he was really good at them. Set pieces, not as strong as Zico. I mean, that is kind of to be expected. Zico has got set piece specialist, definitely there to be expected. I did find his positioning was unreal. He kind of followed up the striker quite a bit, finishing off chances that maybe the striker wouldn't have been there to finish, which was solid. Looking at the cons, obviously versatility with just being cam, low aggression, jumping, and that price is really hefty. That was one thing I just couldn't really get over with this card. And it kind of factors in the rating a little bit that I will be giving him, because you have to look at the other kind of cards you have at your disposal compared to Socrates, in like who you could play instead. And there's just a massive collection. 1.6 is just a humongous price to pay. And I'll be honest with you, he didn't feel necessarily that he was worth that amount of coins. But that's my own opinion. He was a lot of fun to play with, however, and if you've got the spare coins to use him, why not? Why not use him? I mean, cam wasn't necessarily a position I actually needed in my team. A lot of people would know how much I love Zico and how good he is for me. And Socrates was a lot of fun to use, especially with using the trickster moves as well. the fact that he is so big, sometimes when he does flick the ball up into the air, he just kind of gets this kind of BS flick, really, which I definitely loved. So that was that was great. I was using them a lot in champs, and all these clips you kind of see are all from champs, and you'll definitely see the kind of finishes. It's all different variety that I did with him, and I thought he was really, really good for me. Now, when I'm looking at a rating for this card, I can't get over the price. And because the price is such a big issue, it does affect the rating. And for the rating, I'm thinking about an 8.2. If he was a lot cheaper, I would be very tempted to go kind of, you know, if it's about 1 million coins, for example, I'd maybe go for like a 9.2. But that extra 600k, just not it for me personally, and I will probably be putting Zico back into my squad. This is more of a personal choice for me, where I like having a player, particularly at the cam, having that set piece specialist playstyle plus. It's just something I find almost essential now in every team I have, and the playstyles he's got are good, they're not game changers. So for me, I'll probably be putting Zico back in my team. But team, let me know if you have done the card, if you are, you know, considering doing it, if you have done, what you think of my review, whether or not you think I'm way off or not, in the comments below. And if you are new, please do subscribe. We recently hit YouTube partner, thank you all, so please do stick around, hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you in the next one. Adios.